Prince Harry in Scotland, carrying his own bags, travelling by train after a commercial flight from Canada. He was criticised last year by environmentalists for flying by private jet. The Prince will soon no longer use his Royal Highness title, telling today's conference host he wants to be on first-name terms.
He's made it clear that we are all just to call him Harry. So, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big, warm Scottish welcome to Harry.
The conference on sustainable tourism, Harry warning that by 2030, 1.8 billion people will take vacations.
If we do not act, and in large part get ahead of this inevitable surge, this massive increase will mean we see more of the world's most beautiful destinations closed or destroyed, more communities becoming overwhelmed.
Meghan staying behind in North America with baby Archie. It's the Duke of Sussex's first appearance in the UK since he and Meghan learned they will not be able to use the term royal starting in April. That's when they officially stepped down from their royal duties. For now, their Instagram account still called Sussex Royal, promoting a special appearance by Bon Jovi this week to help launch his beloved Invictus Games for wounded servicemen and women, which will take place later this year. Don't expect me to sing, Harry says in a playful pretend text. Harry may no longer have an official military role or be able to use his royal title, but he's determined to give back.
I will continue to be the same man who holds his country dear and dedicates his life to supporting the causes, charities and military communities that are so important to me.
Harry and Meghan's last official royal appearance, an event that takes place every year with the Queen and other family members in March. From then on, he and Meghan are on their own. The beginning of the end, or perhaps the beginning of their new beginning.